Good morning, Oakwood. It's Monday, August 17th, 2020. It's our 79th day of making art together. Welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend. And this week's themes are big questions through art, through the art making process, questions that come up over time about art. And so today's question is, how do you stay connected to the creative process when there is no energy left in you, when you have no creativity left, it seems. And that's kind of where I've been lately. I've kind of hit a wall at times and thought, what am I going to do in art making? And sometimes I don't even feel like art making. And yesterday was one of those days. I was exhausted. I had worked 12 hours on a house project on my feet, and I just wanted to give up. And knowing that I had to get really creative for the week here at Oakwood, and it was difficult to think of what are some of the things I could be creative about and how would I approach these questions. So one thing I do when I am losing that creative potential and those creative possibilities and that creative energy inside of me and forgetting to find inspiration outside of me, I look around at what I'm doing. So working on a house project gives me lots and lots of time to think about things, even though I'm caught up in that project. So hopefully you didn't have any big house projects over the weekend, but if your life has been anything like mine, you might have bought a fixer-upper to live in. And so we've been fixing our house up for 8 years, and we are far, far from having it done. And so yesterday should have been a small project, but there are no small projects. Like there is no small art. And it turned into a 12-hour project, which also involves some Saturday. So very long project, and I'm pretty exhausted. So as I was cleaning up last night at 9 o'clock, I'm looking at the wood, leftover pieces of wood. We were doing the trim on windows. We had put in windows a few years ago ourselves, put in lots of new construction windows. And so I found this piece of wood. I'm really particular to knots and grain in wood. Wood is one of my favorite mediums to work in. So I found scraps of the wood, and I thought these are kind of interesting pieces. And so when I get stuck in my creativity, I look at what I'm working with around me. So even in those projects that are not so fun, and some people love construction projects, and I do too, but I don't like spending my whole day doing them. A little bit at a time, but not on and on forever, which this house has been for us. So I found this drawing from the inspiration of what I was working on yesterday, and I see in it an eye and a nostril. And so, in this long length of the board, it makes me think of a crocodile. So today, I'm encouraging you to, what do you do when your creativity is running dry, or your ideas are running dry? What do you do? So look for the inspiration around you. Grab something around you that you can see something in. So I'm going to take this board. I'm going to draw a quick crocodile because I see a couple of animals, but I'm going to work with a crocodile today because I don't know that I've worked with a crocodile before. So very, very simple crocodile. The bump over his eye, his long, long snout, over, and then the bump over his nose, and a um, little wiggly smile. And I've given him some teeth. Okay, so I have colored pencils here. There's a bunch of random colored pencils in the studio today. Colored pencils can work great on pine or light colored wood. So I'm going to see if that's true today for this. So I've got a couple of greens here. I've got my, let's see if I can get I got a set of books here. Put this on here. Okay, so reminder, as I'm working on this and as you're thinking about your creativity, we have the contest coming up for the Vitality Fitness Center. So I hope that you are thinking about that and those words that Alex thought of that might represent vitality and fitness to each of you. So if you get a chance, please make a piece of art for that. You can see how nice my colored pencils are working on my image here. They work really great. I can blend them. I've seen people make really photogenic, realistic photorealism images on wood by using pencil. So that's the start of my crocodile. I'm going to go work in his eye a little bit. I love this knot that is his eye back here. Okay, I'm just going to work on this a little bit today. I'm going to bring it back tomorrow and hopefully have a, there we go. I'm going to bring it back tomorrow. I'm going to bring it back finished, and we're going to answer another question. Or I should say not answer, because I don't know that there are any true answers. We're going to explore another question through art making. Okay, so there he is, he's coming together. Tomorrow, I can't remember what the question is that we're going to explore, but I have been really, really wanting to make a old-time circus poster. So I'm going to see if I can answer tomorrow's question or explore tomorrow's art question and come up with a circus poster to go with it. This month we were supposed to have this last couple of months we were supposed to have a Circus World poster show, an art poster show in the Oakwood Art Gallery, but that hasn't happened. I'm pushing back a little bit further. And we have Jane Henneberry, a great photographer from on staff here at Oakwood. She is a receptionist who often works at Heritage now and originally in the tower as a receptionist. And she has been to Canada, Alaska, Switzerland, Germany, and then across Wisconsin and the United States as well, and loves taking photographs. For about the last 45 years, she's been exploring photography through various cameras and really enjoys that. So if you get a chance and you're out and you can make it to the Oakwood Art Gallery, Jane's work is up until the end of September, and it's really lovely. So come on in and check it out. Okay, so there's the start of my crocodile. So remember, today's exploration was how do we draw from creativity when there is nothing left, it seems, and I draw from the things I see around me. So this piece of wood that kept me busy yesterday working for 12 hours on my house then became a piece of inspiration. Okay? Thank you so much. Happy art making. I hope you made a lot of art today, or in the past weeks, I should say. Have a wonderful day. I will see you back here tomorrow. Happy art making.